There's a thread on twitter.com with over 18,000 likes that you can see some of right here. Basically, TLDR, the thread says that if you are born in Hawaii, you're not actually Hawaiian unless you have actual Hawaiian blood. And this person then goes on to say the same thing about Texas, and then basically the same take about the whole United States, saying that all of U.S. is stolen land, and basically there's no such thing as an American unless you're like a Native American. Now look, I'm not trying to own this person, I just got a couple questions, and to be fair, maybe their take's actually really good, but like I said, I do have a couple questions. Here they are. One, I have to question the implication that just because someone is born somewhere, that they then have a perpetual claim to that land. I don't know if that's a fair approach. Second, specifically regarding U.S. territory in North America, I often see people imply that everything was peaceful until the colonizers showed up. Well, I'd like to now cite a write-up on Native American wars from Oxford, where they write, among the more densely populated eastern woodland cultures, warfare often served as a means of coping with grief and depopulation. Such conflict, commonly known as mourning war, usually began at the behest of women who had lost a son or husband and desired the group's male warriors to capture individuals from other groups who could replace those they had lost. In other words, slaves. I'm adding that part. Captives might help maintain a stable population or appease the grief of bereaved relatives. If the women of the tribe so demanded, captives would also be ritually tortured, sometimes to death, if the captive was deemed unfit for adoption into the tribe. Now, this, of course, goes on in much more detail, but my point is made very simple even with that dialogue right there. Everything was not all sun and roses and peace before the colonizers showed up. Now, again, let me clarify, that comment I just made is specifically regarding North America territory that the U.S. has, not territory like Hawaii. Yeah, anyways, at least coming to my mind right now, those are the two main issues I have with the sort of take that the OP made and people who make takes like that, because it's a somewhat popular take. So if people could answer the questions I have, or at least respond to the points I've made, and again, maybe I'll have more in the future, but those are the main ones right now, I might actually say that I think that take's pretty good, but there are some glaring issues with it as I outlined here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you there.